Usually the holidays this time of year are dominated with talk about Die Hard. And for some reason, every single year we have to go onto the internet and go, is this a Christmas movie? And people have to argue over it, even though we do it every single year. And so I would like to take this and move this to Star Trek, because Star Trek does have one Christmas movie. That's right. And it's really not mentioned in Star Trek very often, except for this one time we got it in Star Trek Generations, the ultimate Christmas movie, which, of course, I actually used to watch almost every Christmas because my dad had a Laserdisc projector back in the day with this like crazy sound system he had set up, and the Generations saucer section crashing into the planet landing really hit the subwoofer better than probably any movie out there at the time. So we actually watched this over and over and over and over again growing up. And in the late 90s and the like. And there is a Christmas scene in it, though it is kind of a sad one when you get into it. So this is Generations, the Christmas scene. And I'm not going to play the whole scene because it's YouTube. You know exactly what's going to happen, but we'll go over it and go over the implications for the Picard character, which I think they did a great job of Picard character development in this. This is, yeah, I know we're going to go back and get into your Star Trek theory here, guys. So please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us here. Merry Christmas, everybody. Glad you're here. And we like all things Star Trek. And I know there's a lot of talk about the current modern Star Trek, but I do hope it gets back to something good again. And I'm trying to create my own science fiction and the like as well, that I'm hoping will actually scratch that itch for you in the meantime. It's called The Stars Entwined here. It starts a trilogy called The Arishan War, which is on Amazon. And this is a great book for Star Trek fans, I think. If you enjoy the Enterprise incident with Kirk and Spock going and stealing the cloaking device and pretending to be Romulans and the like, this is something that I think you'll really enjoy. And so check it out. It's in the description below. The whole trilogy builds up nicely. You might have some Amazon presence out there, which you can enjoy. And I appreciate you guys checking things out and supporting the channel. Really means a lot to me. It's in the description below. So let's get into this moment here where Captain Picard got sucked into the Nexus in the middle of the Generations movie. And so Generations starts out with Captain Kirk getting sucked into the Nexus. And then, of course, then it goes 70-something years later, and we're on the Enterprise D, right after All Good Things. And this is the only Enterprise D movie, which is kind of a weird thing. There's two sad things about this movie at the end of it. Like one, or I guess there's three sad things. One, Captain Kirk dies. They shouldn't have done that. Legends never die. Number two, they probably shouldn't have crashed the Enterprise D. I like the Enterprise E. It's a cool design, and it's really like cinematic and makes it look more, militaristic and badass for First Contact. But, I like that ship and I miss it, right? And then next is sad is the Picard relationship elements here that he has to deal with because of his captaincy. Now, Picard basically chose this life where he's not going to have a family, not going to have any sort of like stability or progeny coming out of him, and it really weighs on him. And it weighs on him a little bit in the series. There's a couple episodes where they actually deal with it. The one where him and Beverly Crusher are kind of telepathically connected on the planet is one of those where they kind of get into this. And of course, you learn that he's got feelings for her and the like, in that, which I just wish the Next Generation followed up on these things a little bit better. Obviously, Deep Space Nine and Voyager built those character arcs a lot better and with a lot more intent, where Next Generation just tried to make it much more episodic. But you really encompass his loneliness and what's going on when he gets into the Nexus and what he really wants. And so in this scene, Captain Picard shows up. He's got a wife and kids in this Christmas scene. And yes, this one, somebody's got this uploaded to YouTube. But I'm just not going to mess with the monetization or anything like that, as Papa is going to enjoy this little Christmas and enjoy everything. And then he starts to look into the this is such a cool visual effect and everything. Looking into the ornaments and the like and seeing the stars in there and actually starting to remember his former life and remember the truth because of what happened. Eventually, he ends up talking to the shadow echo of Guinan in the Nexus here, and there she is. She kind of tells him it's not real, and that's where he makes the decision, okay, I'm not going to live in a fantasy. I'm going to actually go and actually fight for reality and try to save people again, becoming the hero that he truly is. So this is a really nice scene, and it's very Christmassy. This is actually a 7-minute scene within the movie, so it does add a big portion of Christmas to Star Trek, which has never been done before and never been done since. And this is the ultimate Star Trek Christmas adventure in, of course, Generations. Now, Generations as a movie, I think, is severely underrated. Everybody always talks about First Contact being the best Next Generation movie, and usually it's Wrath of Khan and Star Trek 4 for the comedy and Star Trek 6 as the best movies out there. But I think this is up there with them, and I think this is up there with First Contact. And I'll need to watch First Contact and rewatch it again. It's actually been a few years, but I actually think Next Generation or Generations might be up there with them. And I love seeing Kirk and Picard together. I love those scenes together, even though Kirk comes across as a little whimsical and silly, when they first interact. And even though, it does end with his death scene, which is unfortunate, this is a really nice passing of the baton to the Next Generation crew as they go into the film elements of things. Now, they were talking about things and talking about maybe even doing a season 8 before this actually got greenlit. And a lot of the complaints of the Next Gen movies is that like these kind of just feel like long episodes. And this one could have been like other than the cinematic elements with the Enterprise B and the Nexus and the like, could have definitely just been an episode or a two-parter or something like that. And I kind of wish they went that way. And I think I kind of wish that's what we got out of the Next Generation, because it would be awesome to have a season 8 or a season 9. I think having that in there honestly would have been better than getting into these movies and eventually just kind of fading out with Nemesis, which didn't work out very well at all. But this Christmas scene did really work out. This was a poignant moment. It was very, very deep for Picard. It was very painful for Picard. You felt for him. You really felt his character loneliness. This was really great stuff that we saw from Patrick Stewart, and really just exemplified his range and the like, and that regret that was coming from him. And I'm glad he eventually got with Beverly Crusher, but I'm also sad that they did the trope in Picard where you went away for years, Jean-Luc, and it's like, which they did with Indiana Jones, which they've done with every sort of aging character with relationships. Because I think it would have been a little stronger if we had Picard actually be a little more stable with relationships, and I think that would have been more in character with him. He's not the flighty type who's going to go away. But, it is what it is. This is great stuff, though. This is a real Christmas movie, and I think Generations stands the test of time as not only a great Star Trek movie, but a great movie. And, I think it would have been nice to have gotten a little bit more in this direction from the Next Generation films than, of course, trying to go too hard into the action genre, which is what they did later. Leave a comment down below. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope this Christmas analysis was fun for you guys. And please hit the like, subscribe button. Join us here as we talk about all things Star Trek. We're going to have quite the year coming up, and I will talk with you guys soon. Check out the Stars Entwined in the description below to check out my works, and I appreciate you guys being here. This is it. If you love classic Star Trek, you are really going to enjoy this, and this is all for you guys. So there is a 3-book trilogy. It's available on ebook, print, and audio, and grab this today if you got your Amazon gift cards. We'll be back.